Hello and welcome, I'm Jason Bennett. You're with us today for a pre-season match between Melbourne and Geelong. There aren't any points on the line today, but these two teams will still be going hard at each other as they trial new setups, structures and combinations. Now it's time for the players to take to the field. I'm joined by Kelly Underwood. Great to have you along, Kel. How do you see this one unfolding?
Pleasure to be here, Jason. I've tipped the Demons. It's hard to go past them at home. They play this ground so well and pride themselves on not dropping many home matches.
Thanks for those insights, Kel. Time for some last-minute instructions as the captains meet in the middle. You never know what you're going to get in these pre-season matches, or any match for that matter, but these players do look ready to smash into each other for the first time in months. The umpire holds the football aloft. Dunlop wins the first hit out. Prespakis, Morrison. Friswell has a paddock in front of her. Felt the pressure there. Good disciplined defence. O'Rourke. That's not going to be a goal. One behind.
The perfect start's gone begging, but I'm seeing some good early signs for them.
Taking no risks with the kick in. Paxman doesn't often waste it. Clifton with a chance to run. Clever kick. Purcell all on her own. Normally delivers. Marnie couldn't complete the mark. Clifton, they've put themselves under pressure. Murray tries to take them on and loses.
Hey Riley, if you're watching this, I've just got the Melbourne women's versus Geelong women's gather round game at Woodville Oval. I'm in Woodville West Torrens Eagles.
Swoops. Crockett Grills. Clifton clears the area. McDonald. It's not a fair fight. She's been run down from behind.
She bit off more than she could chew.
The kick is precise. What she got on offer. That's skillful. Thumped away. Purcell to no one in particular. Paxman. Hoare. She's a dynamo. The fans will be happy to see this. Fair to say it's been a lacklustre affair so far. Dunlop showing her skills. Morrison, Prespakis, McDonald fighting hard. She's generally a good kick. Well played. The defence has fallen down. Crockett Grills. Brooke demanded the footy and got it.
They should already have put the first on the board, but no harm done if this goes through.
No trouble at all.
They had to work hard for that first goal, but in the end it was a pretty simple one, made possible by some smart decision-making.
The Cats were underdogs coming in, but they look anything but in the early going. McNamara, Purcell takes the hand pass. Bannon, Dunlop, desperate to win it back. Prespakis. This is promising. Penetrating ball. O'Hare went bang. Lampard. Terrific forward pressure. No free kick. They've got a stoppage in a dangerous position. Dunlop palmed it down beautifully. Morrison. Hose. Bannon. That's commitment to the cause. Umpire says she had no prior. Dunlop with a deft tap. Not on my watch, she says. Can she find a teammate? Murray gathers on the half volley. It's a hot footy. Something has to give soon.
The Cats have made a great start. They're full of energy and using the ball well.
McDonald almost threw it out. Dunlop under pressure. Hose runs onto it. When one tackle just won't do. Some good tackles being laid here. Both sides going hard at it. Dunlop showing her skills. Morrison, Prespakis, McDonald. Desperate defence. Can she hit a target? Couldn't get a disposal. That's got to be a free kick. Took them on and didn't dispose of it correctly.
She's not hiding her annoyance, but I think she's more upset with herself than with the umpire.
The Demons should be able to clear now. Gillard. You have to be tough to play this game. She couldn't get rid of it. They wanted holding the ball, but nothing doing. Dunlop punches it out of the ruck. McDonald, sweeping handball. Friswell, important tackle. She was just about through otherwise. Throws it on the boot. She's unlucky to be pinged for insufficient intent in her own forward line.
Was that insufficient intent or a skill error?
That's a good option, and this looks promising. She might have thought about the corridor. Marnie can keep it moving. Careful with the kick. Fitzsimon works hard to present. Paxman, she's under close attention. We've got a whistle, umpire's ball. Pisano palmed it down beautifully. McNamara, the midfield battle so important. Gunjaka runs onto it. She's drawn a crowd. We've got another stoppage. Pisano with the tap. Hanks. That's an impressive mark.
If she can nail this first shot at goal, she might just be in for a big day.
Snap around the body. It's there.
A contested mark and goal, exactly what the doctor ordered.
The Cats have had their lead reduced to a single point. Pisano wins it out of the centre. She's been busy so far. Decides to go. Searching kick. Can't hang on under close attention. Oh, I felt that one from here and I'm in your screen. They're tackling with great intent. Dunlop with the tap. It's a tough game. Harassed into an error. It's a brain fade of the highest order.
They'll be in front in a moment.
You'd think she'd kick this. Oh, but you'd think wrong.
That is a bad miss. She'll be looking for a hole to jump into.
Gunjaka tasked with the kick in. Prespakis has found some space and they're away. Quarter time and a chance for the coaches to address their players and maybe even tweak the game plan. It's time for some observations from Daniel Harford.
Space has been hard to come by for the most part, and players have been constantly harassed and pressured into errors. The intensity's been fantastic, but it does take a toll, and I wouldn't be surprised to see the game open up as fatigue sets in. Then it becomes about who's prepared to do the gut running and take some risks.
We'll see how it plays out. Thanks, Harf. Dunlop with the tap. McDonald gets a kick away. Friswell all alone in the centre square. Is anyone home? Gillard couldn't mark. McDonald. Oh, that has to hurt. Sermon bends it around the body. That's on target and through it goes.
They'll feel better now they're in front and getting some reward on the scoreboard.
The Cats have been impressive so far. There could be an upset brewing here. The Rucks lock horns. Hanks gets her kick despite the heat. Kearns doing what she does best. Harris, if she thought she was getting away, she was sadly mistaken. It would be a tough umpire to ping her for that. Great ruck work. McDonald, I'm not sure she wanted it. Morrison, Dunlop, she'll be sore tomorrow. Hanks, you know how it ends. You just know how it ends.
It eases the pressure on the forwards when you have midfielders chipping in.
Scores level for a second time today. Dunlop showing her skills. Prespakis, Morrison, a model of consistency. Great footy. They're hard to stop when they move the ball like that.
It's as if they don't rate this player. She's already hurt them and she's about to hurt them again.
That's not her best effort, and it's only just managed to score.
She'll be itching for an opportunity to make up for that.
Looking for a quick transition. Lampard lays it off. O'Hare going for territory. Fitzsimon closed her down. She's set upon. The umpire will have it. Hose got her palm to it. Hanks onto it in a heartbeat. It's a good old-fashioned gang tackle. It hasn't been a great spectacle, but at least it's close. Dunlop has got on top. Morrison, Prespakis absorbs the pressure. Maybe the ump's got to kick it 20 metres sideways and just let them run after it.
Good close match this, with no sign yet that either side is going to crack.
Prespakis, Crockett Grills. Morrison! That's a big play. Friswell has worked hard to present.
Poor defence, leaving her on her own, and now you'd imagine she'll make them pay.
Set sail for goal, but the kick is astray. One behind only.
The equivalent of dropping a dolly of a catch in cricket.
Taking no risks with the kick in. Paxman was afforded latitude. The Demons might be able to start something. Clifton on a lead. Normally delivers. Good thinking and good execution too. Doesn't often waste it. This should end in a goal. What she got on offer. The defence is disorganised. Clifton, she's been accosted. Gets the kick away. You can never question her commitment. It's there.
These defenders are going to have to tighten up. They've been giving them too much space.
The Demons in front now. Dunlop palmed it down beautifully. They've got a good understanding, those two. Morrison, Friswell. Who can run onto this and pump it forward? Dunlop, Crockett Grills. Some indirect ball movement here. Fitzsimon gathers, scrounges a kick. Lee, she's drawn a crowd. Coucher thought her way through it. Hose affects the turnover. She's besieged. Their appeals have fallen on deaf ears. Campbell with a deft tap. Prespakis, Kearns, Friswell. They cannot keep her quiet. O'Hare got to the fall. Good looking kick. Honours the lead. Tidy ball. They're moving the football well here. Lampard. Foot race on. Who can get there first? This should end in a shot at goal. Maloney. Dangerous to leave her on her own.
I'm not sure she's got the journey from there.
Is that going out on the full? No, a behind. And maybe that'll turn out to be a handy one later on.
I think she was within her rights to have a crack from there, even though she'll be disappointed with the result.
Lampard to bring it in. Paxman with a chance to run. Holds it up, waiting for an option to present. No wonder coaches go grey. Good disciplined defence. O'Hare had eyes only for the footy. They've got time to put the kettle on. Kearns takes an excellent grab. Morrison, Lampard ensures there's no second chance. Moving the football laterally. Paxman, and they're out of trouble. Parry heads them off at the pass. Probing ball. Kearns finds herself unattended.
Could look to use the non-preferred here.
Chance to grab the lead. It's a poor kick, and in the end, she's managed to hit the behind post. That's a useful ball. Fitzsimon presents in space. That'll do us for the first half. We turn with just 3 points separating the sides. Half's with us again. What's on your mind, Half?
The Demons have found a way to be in front despite losing some key statistical categories, notably clearances and inside 50s. If they can get on top in these areas, they'll be very, very difficult to beat. Their forwards are very capable of kicking winning scores, even without huge supply.
Good on you, Half. Thank you. Great ruck work. Prespakis. Crunching tackle. No way through that traffic, so they'll reset. Campbell looking for territory. Purcell does the roving. McNamara. Hanks. Caught. Dropped it like a hot potato. Paxman. Campbell attracted a crowd.
The Cats are winning the clearance battle, but they're struggling to parlay that into scoreboard pressure.
Campbell punches it out of the ruck. Hanks. Purcell. Oh, good tackle. She was trying to force her way through, but nothing doing. Big clearance to win here. Hanks. Oh, that's in the back. Gives it everything. A real problem now. Can she finish it off?
She's covering so much territory with that elite work ethic. She's arguably best on ground at this stage.
She's got it.
It's the sign of a good team to respond when you're challenged, and they have certainly done that today.
The Demons have the edge, but they're in a scrap. Don't worry about that. Dunlop has shaded the ruck battle despite the scoreboard. The kick is precise. What she got on offer. Careful ball movement. Allen with the big fist. Stevens. Purcell didn't need to be asked twice. Throws it on the boot. McNamara had it and lost it. Stripped to the footy. Fitzsimon. Allen. They've put themselves under pressure. Crockett Grills. They're moving the football quickly. It's a race for goal. Maloney. She can draw them back within a kick, and she's equal to the task.
She's finally on the score sheet. She's been quiet today, but gee, she made that one count.
This is a ding-dong battle. Both sides unrelenting in their attack on the footy. Campbell got her palm to it. McNamara. Purcell. Bouncing ball. Allen. Goes long. Stevens got a fist in. Lee hasn't seen a lot of it. Kearns in some space on the wing. She doesn't waste many. And the kick inside 50 lets them down. Got a little time here. Paxman outsized but never out-hunted. Who's front and centre? Marnie. She's a dynamo. That's commitment to the cause. No prior opportunity, so we'll have a ball up. Campbell slaps it out. She stopped in her tracks. Paxman under pressure. McNamara. Hanks. This will be a close thing. It's good.
If they can get up ahead of steam, they'll be hard to stop. That was a terrific passage of play, culminating in a great goal.
The Demons have got the margin back beyond a goal. Dunlop, the winner there. Bowen, taken aground. They're tackling with venom today. Dunlop palmed it down beautifully. Morrison. Centre square. Loose ball. Lampard is in the right spot at the right time. Morrison. They've worked it well. How's the entry? Gillard. That's confidence for you, not going with the spoil. Good work rate. The Cats forcing them out wide. She's hit up the lead. Searching kick. Lampard working hard and being rewarded. Picking their way through. McNamara has found some space. I've liked her game today. Punched away. Bannon. Desperate defence. It's not a fair fight. They might be a little unlucky not to be rewarded there. It was a fine tackle. Who can get the clearance? She's wrapped up. Squeezes the kick. Anyone's ball. Allen only knows one way. A quick getaway wasn't possible. She's been called to play on. Looking for two in a row. Lee makes good contact. It's a hot footy. Blasts away, and that's out on the full.
Maybe it's for the best. She hasn't seen much of it. This is what she gets paid to do, kick these goals.
Can she thread the needle? Not much margin for error. Good effort, but it was always a tough ask from there.
She'll be disappointed with that, but she'll back herself to make amends if she gets a chance.
Taking no risks with the kick-in. Prespakis. What can they generate? That's careless kicking. Sees an opportunity and plays on. She struggled to make an impact to this point. She ran into a brick wall. Umpire says she had no prior. Important clearance here. It's a tough game. No way through that tackle, and we'll have another stoppage. Dunlop wins the tap. How will the umpires see this? Oh, she's been absolutely crunched. It's the umpire's ball as we near three-quarter time. Dunlop, the winner there. Morrison, Prespakis, Murray in the right spot. Friswell, they've worked it well. Tipping, they've picked their way through. Gillard went bang. Maloney, they're fighting tooth and nail not to give up a goal. She was optimistic if she thought she could break that tackle. Who can get the clearance? Morrison. That's a bit of a waste. Got to go quickly. Time running out. Good build-up. Hose gets the kick away. The Cats on the ball now. Prespakis.
What a game she's having. It's loose inside the 50. Finishing up this AFLW game for my gather round prediction, then off to the men's game after this at Adelaide Oval between the same two sides.
Will turn for home with this match firmly in the balance. A cracking final quarter coming up. It's time for some observations from Daniel Harford.
Goals are like gold out there. It's been a tough slog and there'll be some very sore bodies, but you've got to think clearly and decisively. Who's going to pick a path through to goal and grab the momentum? It's all to play for in a huge final term.
Thanks, Harf, as we get going again.
I reckon that'll be the grand final, Sydney and Freo.
The Rucks lock horns. McNamara, a model of consistency. That's a bruising tackle. They're going nowhere and we'll have a stoppage near the centre. Dunlop palmed it down beautifully. Morrison, Murray, Friswell runs onto it. Tipping, gets her kick despite the heat. They might be caught out on the turnover. Fitzsimon, McNamara, Hose, Lee. We've seen that before. Austin, can she hit a target? Big ball to be won. Deathridge, quick snap and that's a goal.
You're limited as a defender when the ball gets swept forward like that. Sometimes there's not much you can do.
It's a handy buffer they've established. Dunlop showing her skills, feeling the heat. It's been a solid hit out for both sides and great intensity for a practice match. The two rucks do battle. Morrison, the team physios will be working overtime. She'll be sore tomorrow. If she thought she was getting away, she was sadly mistaken. The umpire will have it.
The Cats are really struggling to score at the moment. They need to try something different.
McNamara, Campbell takes the mark and can extend the margin. Uses the body well.
She's not on the board yet. That should change here.
That's offline, never really gave it a chance.
Well, a goal there would have almost shut the gate.
Gunjaka brings it back in. Webster pushes into space and receives the footy. Taking time to assess the options. Dunlop, Crockett Grills, under pressure. Lee, can they get something going? That's well played. The clock is the enemy now. This is great ball movement. Good looking kick. Bowen marks on centre wing. She's had little impact so far. O'Rourke can keep it moving. By hand. They've forgotten about her and she might make them pay. Couldn't burst through. Stevens puts her head over it. Harassed into an error. Clifton tries to spike it out of the danger zone. What can they muster from the back half? A chance to clear now. Honours the lead. You can see their confidence growing. Hanks works hard to present. Marnie has found some space. She'll pump them into attack once more. Defence 101 there. Purcell, Chaplin. The Demons are playing some great footy. That's a strong mark.
She's got off the chain and is threatening to be the match winner.
Set sail for goal, but the kick is astray. One behind only.
That'll be on her mind the next time she gets the footy within range.
Gunjaka tasked with the kick in. Webster makes position. Doesn't often waste it. Lee with a chance to run. Normally delivers. The interchange bench might be calling after that blue. Keeps it low. Lampard. Dangerous to leave her on her own. Marnie. Strong grab. Takes a beauty.
This to seal it.
For a second goal today. Not quite. She's missed.
There's 5 points gone begging.
Can they finally clear it this time?
As Dennis would say, that kick was centimetre perfect.
You asked for it, you got it. Dunlop, Friswell, all on her own. That's a useful ball. No one can mark. Lampard, she's lost possession. Cops some unwanted attention. She's besieged. The Demons are giving them nothing. Hose, showing her skills. Purcell, Hanks has really turned it on today. Good disciplined defence. Time to light up the Jets. And out it goes.
It hasn't been the highest standard game, but it's still been enjoyable.
Punched clear. McNamara, Purcell, Campbell. Going at her first, and she's got it.
So important to get reward for effort. On that occasion, the finish matched the quality of the work upfield.
The Demons are imposing their will on this contest. Hose palmed it down beautifully. McNamara. Who's got the wheels? Kearns gathers. Stevens. Clifton runs onto it. Dealt with the pressure. Hose. She's under close attention. Good use of hands. Gillard snares the loose ball. Money! That one was always hers. Picking their way through. Lee is racking up spoils. Fitzsimon. Well, that's an obvious free kick.
To push the margin beyond 30.
She hasn't kicked a goal today, and she still hasn't.
Well, it can be demoralising to see those opportunities go begging, but they've just got to keep working hard to create them.
No time like the present. Quality delivery by foot. Good kick. Tipping with a chance to relieve the pressure. Crockett Grills in the clear. Tidy ball. Stevens all alone in the centre square. The Demons have got their intensity up already, and they'll be hard to beat this year. What were the main differences today, Kel?
The Demons will probably feel like they could have won by more. They were pretty good today, and you never really felt like they were going to lose the game, though their opposition kept them honest and showed some good signs.
OK, then I'm sure we'll be hearing plenty more in the next couple of days. Thanks, Kel. We hope you enjoyed this game as much as we did. We'll catch you again soon.